Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Shirani. As I promised you in my last video, I'm going to show you how to make sweet potato pancakes. As always, the exact measurements are listed below for you. Before I do anything, I'm going to make my buttermilk and set it aside. And for that, I need 1 cup of milk and 1 tablespoon of vinegar. And I'm just going to mix it in together and set it aside until I'm ready for it. So this is a clip of my video last week on how to bake sweet potatoes. I'm gonna leave a link below so you can check it out. For this recipe, I need half cup of mashed sweet potato, and that's usually like half of a large sweet potato. Whenever I bake a lot of sweet potatoes and have leftovers, I'll mash it and portion it off and freeze it. That way when I'm ready to make pancakes or bake something, it's right there waiting for me. You guys don't know how excited I am to share this recipe with you because it's just so good. I love sweet potato pancakes. It tastes like you're eating dessert. Really, it doesn't even taste like you're eating pancake. Okay, so now I'm going to mix my dry ingredients together and set it aside. To my bowl, I'm adding some flour, baking powder, baking soda, some salt, cinnamon, nutmeg, and some brown sugar. I'm going to whisk that together until everything is well combined. To another bowl, I'm adding my wet ingredients. So here I have my sweet potato, some melted butter, vanilla, an egg, and the buttermilk. I'm going to whisk that together before I add it to my dry ingredients. If you're like me and you love sweet potato anything, please give this video a thumbs up so I know. Now I'm going to stir my wet ingredients into my dry ingredients just until it's incorporated. You don't want to overmix your batter because you can end up with a chewy pancake instead of a fluffy pancake. I'm going to let the batter sit for 10 minutes, but in the meanwhile I'm going to preheat my pan and I'm going to set it between 3 and 4, and that's around medium-low. I'm just using the back of my spoon to put some butter on the pan, and I'm doing this for each pancake. And by the way, this is a really thick batter, so you're going to need a spoon to help you spread it out. I let this cook for 1 minute and 45 seconds exact on each side. And don't do anything to it, just let it do its thing. The hardest thing about making this pancake is trying to get a round pancake, and I'm not good at that. I wanted to tear one open so you can see what it looks like inside and see how fluffy it is. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I could just eat this pancake by itself with butter. While I'm waiting for my pancakes to cook, I'm just gonna make some coffee and it's going to be a good breakfast. I know I said I could eat it with just butter, but it's even better with some maple syrup and some pecans. Oh my goodness, it's the best. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you have not yet subscribed, please don't forget to do that. And I'll talk to you in my next one. Take care. Bye.